Good morning, welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Tuesday, March 14, 2013. It's a very interesting article in the New York Times today. I'm going to read the first three quick paragraphs. In an age of sophisticated computer modeling, Boeing engineers relied on the same test used for tiny cell phone batteries to gather data about the safety of the much heavier lithium-ion battery on its new 787 Dreamliner jets. They drove a nail into it to see what happened. As the nail pierced one of the 8 cells, it accomplished its goal of setting off a short circuit, but only smoke, not fire, belched from the battery. But that test and other evaluations that Boeing conducted while the plane was in development proved to be far off the mark in predicting what would happen when the plane was actually in use, and led Boeing to severely underestimate the likelihood of fire in the 63-pound battery. Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen, that conclusion is going to be the grounds for lawsuits brought by carriers who have been facing inordinate delays with the 787s. Well, the other big news, of course, is that there's a new pope. Former Cardinal Jorge Mario Bergoglio from the Archdiocese of Buenos Aires was named Pope Francis I yesterday. This is the first time a pope has been selected from either North or South America. A very big announcement indeed. American Safety Insurance Holdings announced today that its board has been undertaking a review of strategic alternatives, including the potential sale of the company. It's retained Merrill Lynch to advise in connection with the evaluation. The company does not intend to make any further statements regarding the process until or if a definitive agreement has been reached. In a speech yesterday, the Lloyd's chairman John Nelson said that Lloyd's would be complacent to rule out the possibility of the Chinese creating a subscription market or an insurance exchange of their own. He said, "We know that they have plans to do it. We can't afford to sit back and be complacent and say we have the only subscription market in the world." He noticed also that the Central Services Refresh project at Lloyd's, formerly known as Project Darwin, has been somewhat controversial, but said that it is critical if Lloyd's is to achieve its goals. Apparently, CNN is reporting that another Carnival cruise ship has experienced power problems. CNN says that it has heard from multiple passengers on the 3,600-passenger ship Carnival Dream that the vessel is experiencing power outages that have resulted in overflowing toilets. The ship was scheduled to depart St. Martin last night, but remains docked in port earlier today. One passenger said, "We are not allowed off the boat despite the fact that we have no way to use the restrooms on board." Not a good situation. Of course, another Carnival ship, the Carnival Triumph, was left dead in the water in the Gulf of Mexico for a number of days last month. Aon Risk Solutions, part of the global broker Aon, has created a sidecar that's going to use the Lloyd's market to develop a quota share arrangement between Aon and Berkshire Hathaway. Aon said that the new sidecar facility would bring the kinds of benefits usually available to reinsurance markets directly to Aon's retail clients. The sidecar will be managed by Aon's managing general agency, Aon Underwriters, and Berkshire Hathaway has granted Aon the delegated authority to underwrite on behalf of it. In New Jersey, some of the statistics are coming in now as a result of Hurricane Sandy back in November. Nearly $200 million in insurance payments were dispersed in the state in the past week by the National Flood Insurance Program. This brings the total amount since Hurricane Sandy to $2.7 billion. FEMA said that the inundation of claims made things a little slow. I think some of the pressure is being eased off the system. More than 70,000 claims came in from Sandy. These figures were part of the latest update by FEMA on federal money being given to the Garden State in the wake of the storm. FEMA said this morning that it has doled out more than $555 million in the state so far. Here's an interesting story. Chinese authorities are investigating whether Coca-Cola improperly used location finding technology in violation of severe restrictions on map making in the Chinese country. Coca-Cola said that it was cooperating with investigators. It said indeed some of its trucks use location technology that's widely available commercially in China to improve the efficiency of deliveries. Coca-Cola employees in the southwestern province of Yunnan were found improperly using handheld GPS devices, according to the Chinese government. Beijing tightly controls map-related activities due to both national security concerns and political sensitivities about the location of its borders. Providers of map services and mobile phones must obtain government licenses and locate their servers within China. Apparently, the Chinese are unaware of American spy satellite technology, which can read the headlines of newspapers on the street from 22,500 miles away. And speaking of China, an ongoing story on the pig carcasses floating in the water supply river, the Huangpu River heading into Shanghai. A pig farm in Zhejiang's Jingxing City yesterday confessed to dumping said dead pigs into the Huangpu River. The local authorities did not name the farm, nor did they give any specific number of dead pigs that the farm dumped in. Nearly 6,000 dead pigs have been pulled out so far. According to some local government official, the admission came after a preliminary investigation traced the birthplace of some of the dead pigs in the river to the pig farm. Well, like I said yesterday, if you're in Shanghai, if you're one of the 23 million people there, and if you're drinking tap water, you're crazy. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching.